Good Thursday morning, all. We thought we would run 4141. Thought we would run 4141 with the car that's behind it is a Athearn UTLX 950 362, and then we put our BNSF air slide hopper, or air slide, looks like a box car, but it's a hopper. And then we've got another air slide that's right in front of the UP caboose. And we thought we would pull the Deep Rock tankers behind 4141, show y'all. And so we hope you enjoyed the video. We just we thought we would stay silent. Just let the engine do its thing, and kind of enjoy the moment. And at the end of the video, we would shut down Papa Bush's 41 engine, and tell you what, I've had this engine, I think, now 2 years, and I'm proud to have it. It's a pretty good little Kato engine. When I knew that they were, well, about the time that this engine was released, was right after, I believe now, right after Papa Bush passed away. Of course, Grandma Bush, she had already passed, and Papa Bush hung on just a little bit longer, and it was neat seeing the videos of him running this engine himself. He got a lesson from the UP engineers at that time, and he said, "I'd like to take my engine for a ride." He said, "I'd like to be at the controls." And so they made it happen. Yeah, pretty neat knowing that the President of the United States had his own engine and drove his own engine. Pretty cool. And so, like I say, when I found out that this engine was coming available, I definitely, at that time, put in my deal in to get one. And I had the 1943 Spirit, and it had a couple issues on it. I mean, as for running down the track, stuff like that, it wasn't bad. I mean, the engine itself it wasn't an issue. It just needed to be reprogrammed correctly. It wasn't programmed correctly at Kato. It had a generic programming in it, and it didn't made the engine do what it wasn't supposed to do when you pressed like F9. When you pressed F9, that's supposed to be your engine hold. Like as you're going down the track, you can press F9 and you can make your engine sound like it's, pulling a hill, or you can idle it down. You couldn't do that with that Spirit because of that generic programming that was put into it. Other than that, it was okay. But I had to let that engine go. And like I say, when I knew this one came or was coming out, I had to get this engine. Another thing that makes it unique, and to me, personally, one of the most pretty engines, is because of the colors. Colors that Air Force One is flying. Every time you see Air Force One, it has those colors. And I don't know if some of you guys know this or not, but Air Force One, both 747s were flown in to McConnell Air Force Base and landed there. And when they first came to McConnell and Boeing Military Aircraft Division, which is there in Wichita, Kansas, they came in green. The planes were green, and they had all of the equipment there at Boeing Military to outfit the 747s. And of course, I think they went back to Everett to be painted. I think they may have been painted here in Wichita, but I think they may have been painted here at Wichita. I think that was something that they went ahead and did here, but I can't remember exactly. I know they were outfitted with the stuff inside the plane, and it was done in Wichita. But this is kind of neat seeing this engine, or having this engine. Seeing it, having it, watching it run, listening to it. It's pretty impressive. And so we hope you enjoyed this video, and hope you guys are having a good Thursday morning. Excuse me. And so we run this engine for a little bit, and then usually I put it back where my other engines are, keep it in a box. That way, no dust, other than what may accumulate on it when it's sitting here, or when it's running. No dust gets on it, and that I leave my rolling stock out, but I usually put my engines up. Now that's, if that's something that you'd like to do, it's not that bad to do. You just get you one of those Sterilite boxes and put you a really good quality towel, like a Bounty towel, on the bottom of it. You can double it. I wouldn't put foam or something like that, because foam can sometimes attack the plastic. Long time ago, I remember hearing Mike Pfeiffer, which I call Uncle Mike, saying that he used paper towels to put in his where he laid his engines down, and I think his cars too. And he used paper towels because they didn't have a tendency to stick to the finish of the like the engines, like right here along the sides and stuff like that. So I put paper towels down, and if the wheels happen to maybe drop a little oil or something like that, it's going to catch it. But I don't overly oil my stuff. But hope this didn't run too long. Like I say, we just thought we'd show this video to y'all, and we wanted to run 4141 on the LaHunna Hutch and Pratt Mini Sub. And like I say, it engine runs good. I did, not too long ago, I lifted the shell off the frame, pulled the trucks, and lubed it lightly. The where the gear towers and stuff like that, I done that, and I think it shows the engine when it's running in speed step 1. You don't see no moving down the track. It's pretty smooth. I mean, there is little places in the track, because of course we all know Kato is, it's got its sections kind of like real track, but with these sections you're gonna have a little bit of where maybe the rail doesn't always might have a little bit low power going through it, but this engine runs really good on this track. Of course, this track is seasoned too, so extending this a little bit. This track of mine is seasoned. I've had it for 6 years. It's just, it's pretty well been, what you see here has been here for about 6 years. So it's a pretty well seasoned, good seasoned track. And running my stainless steel washer over after cleaning it. I haven't done it in a while, but that pretty well, gets the makes the track pretty smooth. I can run just like when I was running here. I actually was running a little bit before, and see if we can. Okay. Oh, camera focus or not. There's my rag. I ran for about earlier tonight, or before we hit morning, or after 12. I ran for about probably 15-20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes, pulling these same cars, and I did just now, and that's my rails. Something else about DCC, I don't know if you guys know this or not. The power that runs through your rails with DCC running through it. Okay, there again is my rag, and that's what it looks like after that engine was running, pulling those cars. So, like I say, I may be letting this go a little longer than what it should, but anyway, about 30 minutes of running or 15 minutes of running or whatever, and you got your rail looks that clean. You're doing something right. So, no, it's not a big layout, but it does what it needs to do for me. So, but like I say, when you clean that rail and you don't have any residue on it, it's pretty good. I had a little bit of residue come off of my parking tracks here, a little bit coming off there, but not much, just a little bit. But that's good, and you have less mishaps and stuff. And like I said, when you're running DCC, that DCC current somehow it charges. Excuse me. That charges that rail or energizes that rail, and it helps. I've heard it helps burn off like any stuff that would cause the rail maybe to oxidize or something like that, or to have stuff on it. And like I say, I don't have to clean this rail very much. I mean, used to, when it was DC, I was cleaning it I don't know how many times. And of course I use ACT track cleaner. That's the track cleaner that I use. And usually once you put that stuff on there, it pretty well, makes that rail look good. Now, I don't, as you can see here, I'm going to focus this in. And like I say, I'm going a little longer on here. I don't ballast. I don't paint my rails. I don't know if my rails are just naturally as they are when I put them down. The tops are not overly shiny, but they're clean. And like I say, I don't paint my rails and stuff like that. To me, painting your rails is like painting your toes or painting your fingernails. I just don't believe in it. I mean, I know some people say that Kato track looks like toy track. Not really. I think it looks just as real as what any other track does. I mean, right there, that that rock and stuff like that, that's your ballast. I mean, that's around your ties. I mean, to me, I don't need to paint that. Like I say, I know some do. That's okay, I guess. You know, that's your privilege. But I just don't see the need to do it. But anywho, engine runs good. She did really good on the tracks tonight. So we're going to stop this, and we thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. Give me a big old thumbs up and ring the bell. We thank you for watching RDA N-Scale. This is Alan. Y'all have a good morning. See you later. Bye-bye.